And today's October 1st. And for us here, it's the feast of St. Therese, our feast day. Reading from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 18. The disciples approached Jesus and said, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" He called the child over, placed it in their midst, and said, "Amen, I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Wow, St. Therese. It's so much to say, it's hard to find a few words to say about her. Since I've been here 2 years, I really can more to appreciate her and long for her and try to follow her example of simple acts of kindness with great love. That inspired Mother Teresa as well. All right, she looked up to, that's how she took the name after, named herself after St. Therese. But it was years ago. I was studying what we call spiritual direction. Actually, it was up in Canada by the Niagara Falls, the Carmelite house, retreat house. Anyway, so it was a couple-year process. At the end, you had to choose a spiritual, I guess, not a director, but some spiritual giant, and do your little paper on them. And some others, a lot to choose from. I said, "Well, what saint am I going to choose? What person?" And I'm sort of a simple person. I like to think anyway. So who can I choose? I said, "Well, I'll choose St. Therese, because she's one person that I can understand. It's not difficult, simple acts of kindness with great love." And so I did my paper, had to read about her, read books, and did my paper about her. And that was years ago, and I, did okay, all right. And so then years later, I come to a parish. I feel that that was a preparation stage for me coming to this parish, that God knew that one day I would be here. Unless you change, become like little children, especially in this town of Bellevue, a small little town, all right? Which is also part of the whole charisma of Therese, keeping things simple. She was in a monastery. She died at the age of 24, all right? And when she died, the nun said, "What's Mother going to write about her? She did nothing in her life, There's nothing to say about her." Yes, she became a great giant, a doctor of the church. So I want to rejoice in this beautiful day of St. Therese. And we all become like little children, not seeking, honors and being special, but doing little simple acts of kindness with great love. Happy feast day and God bless you.